contact issue.
Oh, this shit was fun.
You got contact.
Let the world, let the know, let everybody know. We on.
Hey, welcome. This is on the road show. I am world famous.
I am damn it to hell. No. Let's change your name.
And I am Kubi TV.
What's my name? Damn it, shit. What is my name? I just ain't that. I forgot everything.
That's your new name. Hi is the kite world famous.
Oh, Lord has mercy. Listen, we just came from out of places. We had a good show, good odds, and now we're here on the road again.
He caught a contact.
Absolutely. I love it.
Oh, you love it.
I love catching it.
Brings back memories.
No, he never smoked. So
No?
he
So
will.
you can catch the contact?
I see what I've been missing on. I tell you, that's why I got love and respect for type of people that do it.
I envy people that do it.
I do. And one time I ain't gonna lie, I tried it. I didn't know how to inhale or how you do it.
Uh-huh.
I think I must die. She said you gotta swallow it and it goes out your nose. I tried to do more at the same time. It was a disaster. That's why I say it's not for me.
I'm too patty and I'll be stuck. I don't know if I'm coming or going. I'm too paranoid in real life for that shit. Yeah. Nah.
Too paranoid for it.
They like, oh, let's go out. Go out where? Outside in the street after I smoke? No, let me be home. In the house.
We had two situations, and one time we was in the bad. It was a good situation, but it was a bad situation. It was like 30 people in. Everybody in that studio had their own blunt, at least an eighth to a pound of each to themselves. And everybody was puffing. They was passing. We was trying to do the show.
Yo,
that show
was crazy.
Y'all got drug tested. Y'all to fail.
Easy. Easy.
Went to our regular spot.
Y'all ate like y'all had the munchies like y'all.
What?
I didn't know I had no legs. I asked him, how do we get from here to there?
Yes, I know.
That's it. I mean, God bless everybody.
I mean, I MVP. I know people. They smoke and run a whole company.
Yeah,
they could clean a house down. They move.
Yeah,
it gives them motivation. No, I'm stuck. And it's
people can play sports with it.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
I ain't gonna lie though.
It slowed me down.
It does.
It make me feel like I'm going like this. Ooh, wow.
But a good sleep.
Oh, absolutely.
A good goddamn sleep. You wake up like, God damn, that was good.
I think that's gonna work today because the rain is gonna come in.
You gonna be night nigga?
Fast. Real fast.
So what? So where you gonna eat? I know you're gonna eat something tonight.
Nah, I ain't gonna eat, bro. You broke ate earlier. That was part of the segment, but don't worry about it. But let me just talk about it. They had lunch and it was pretty good today. I went to Lobster House, across the bridge, City Island to your left instead of everyone going down over there. I love it because it's they have the greatest garlic bread on the island. I'll bet with anybody. I'll go around this joint on the island.
So the
that's one of my. That's what I love.
So the buns is better than.
I knew that was coming.
It's a long one.
It's
bigger.
Ooh. That's another pause. That's another pause. I'm just saying.
Yes, sorry, dude. This is super producer extraordinaire.
I mean, that's y'all thing.
He started shit up. He started stuff up. I gotta watch it. The super producer told me I can't cuss.
We can't cuss.
No, because we're gonna be on radio. We on certain radio shows, and they don't allow a lot of cursing.
What radio show?
We on She Real Radio. We on Backstage Radio, which is iHeart Radio. So we on some stations.
No. When you go on iHeart and those radio stations, you should be able to cuss freely, freedom of speech. No,
I don't think so.
So you need to find.
You want to let everybody hear you though first.
What happened?
You dropped the mic. Pull it up.
Yeah, are you blazed already too?
I got to keep this. I got.
Hey yo.
So you need to find out what's the words that we can and cannot say.
Okay.
Okay,
I will.
We may not could say the N-word, and we just let it fly
Nah,
left and right.
That's right.
So before you tell me what I can't say,
Damn it to hell.
you need to find out.
Right.
Shit.
That's one. Yo, so have you guys been watching the news lately?
Yes.
Did you see?
Which particular current event are you talking about, young man?
Well, I'm talking about the dad that ran over the police officer.
Interesting. Very interesting.
What do you feel about that? How do you feel about? Is it really like what people are saying, the eye for an eye?
In that situation, it definitely is. I feel that it's sad because the cop had really, he was a retired detective. He had already, did his time. He was just,
Sure.
chilling, doing some extra something, probably, bored, not wanting to sit in the house. But putting on that uniform grouped him in as, yeah. However, I also, what I thought I had? Who know what he did when he was in his career? He probably did some real racial shit or did something back then, and it could have been the roosters coming home to crow.
That's right. They say everything comes up.
For a circle, right? That could have been his karma too.
Could have been. You know, that's a damn good point.
I just don't think it was right for. I don't think he should have ran over the. He ran over the wrong person. Put it that way.
I mean, yeah.
Maybe he's going to push about that. Anybody check his brakes?
True.
I mean, first of all, if we want to put it like that, that man had just came from watching the video of his son being shot and killed.
Right. But
so
now
the family gets him a good goddamn lawyer, we can say he went temporary insanity. He didn't mean to kill the man.
See the whole case, right? So basically, the cop. I don't think anything should happen to the cop. Me personally,
nothing. Shot the kid,
right? The kid.
He didn't have the gun.
He did.
The video didn't show the gun. The video that's the discrepancy. Right. Nobody is saying that there was really a gun that he had. They didn't find a gun on the kid. They found it, I think, down the line. But I don't think when they shot that kid and he fell, there was no gun in his hand.
Oh,
so that's the issue.
That is the issue.
That is because even when you shoot, I watched the video twice, unless they're blurring it out. When he starts
the
shooting,
video is not that clear. Yeah.
So they're saying gun, but I didn't hear one report that an actual gun was found by that. Because if the kid had a gun, it can't fall so far from them when he gets shot and died.
Yeah. Right.
So, and then as a father, you could be saying that, but as a father, you go watch a video, your son, you just finished watching a video, your son getting shot and killed.
Right.
Because it's not like he went home, he came back, he thought process, and then came back and started running the streets. He literally had just left the station.
But he left the station, went somewhere, and came back to the station, and then left and hit him then.
He went back to the station.
You showing that one?
Yeah, I was just watching it on YouTube.
I thought it said he left the station and on his way to where he was going.
So he went back.
He went back and then hit him.
But went back to the station. But the cop wasn't at the station. The cop was at a graduation.
Right. But listen, the father, actually did not drive off from the station because he just seen it. So the people he was with, he rode off. He drove back.
Oh,
the
so
father drove back
to the college ceremony and then ran him over.
Right.
Oh, then that is premeditated.
Yeah, like, but they're trying to say that the lawyer for him is trying to say that, what state of mind was he in?
His thought process was off.
Yeah,
there was no state of mind. There's no. There is, and as a parent, especially a man who is in his child's life, and you take my child's life. I mean, we're not gonna say the kid was great because obviously the kid had some trouble. Okay, and apparently, he don't fall far from his daddy. God rest the kid's soul. However, as a father, a man who has raised his child and has been in his child's life, and it is snuffed from him, you're not gonna think well. You're not gonna think right.
Not at all, damn it. Damn it. Put your mic.
Man, what y'all want me to do? Yell in the shit? The hell?
I'm telling you what happened. You gonna call me? You gonna tell me you can't? Why you gonna debate with me? Super producer extraordinaire.
Well, he fix it, Jesus. Thank you. Turn it up or something.
Where you sliding to? There you go.
Slide to the left.
Miles ain't working.
Whose ain't working?
Hello.
Technical difficulties.
Again.
There you go.
So I can keep it here.
Yeah, you can keep it there.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that story.
You want it there?
Yo. Pause, man. Come on, that's where I want.
No, that's a woe too.
Isn't that a pause? Damn it.
You said it. That you.
No, he said.
Yeah, but
you never say nothing. You never say nothing to producer. You always want to up debate with
No.
famous. You don't know. Yes, yes.
No, I go to him.
No, you don't.
See, that's why, because you this.
No, you wouldn't want to get this.
Okay. I'm here and I miss my happy hour when I'm here, okay?
Well, I'm happy, motherfucker. What happened?
What is going on here?
I don't know what it's doing.
Colby, what the hell? What the hell?
I wanted to get an opinion from someone, but he didn't answer. So,
So are we on or we not on?
we still.
We've been on. The lights.
I get high.
Yeah. So tell us, damn it to hell, exactly your road here. How did it go, and how you forgot and then remembered,
So,
Damn it to hell, yo.
and you didn't even blaze.
nope.
Right.
I had prior plans, so I had already scrapped that this wasn't gonna happen today because I said y'all had Blazing Studio, y'all didn't need me. My plans got canceled, so I said, "Oh, you know what? Let me go to the supermarket." And for some reason, I wanted to go to the Stop and Shop on Eastchester. That one, that ain't got shit in there. I'll never go back in there one anyway. So
never go on a Wednesday.
They ain't had nothing.
Always go.
It's
on
small.
A Thursday night going into the weekend. That's when they get delivered.
So I went in there. This one here. I picked up some groceries. And I was like, oh, might as well go home. Do. Mount Vernon 1, East Lincoln 9, Mount Vernon 2, Pelham Manor. See another Mount Vernon. Oh, shit, the show. Oh, shit, the show. Off the exit, Wolf Lane. And I'm here. And I made it. See?
Yeah. And
I
you was
made
on time, too.
And I was on time.
That's right.
You see that? I made it. I was supposed to have been on some alcohol, but I made it.
Yeah. What is your choice of beverage?
To kill her.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's his, too.
That's yours too.
It is, too.
You don't get no hangovers when you drink tequila. You wake up the next morning feeling great.
Great.
Word.
And so that's, this is really, that was a good topic. I mean, there's a lot of pros and cons to this, and it really has to be investigated thoroughly and reinvestigated to get the real deal. I can't put myself in that man's shoes, but I know if I watch my child get shot by someone, who knows what my mental will be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying it's good for the eye for an eye, but can I understand it? Can I respect it? Yes. But do I think it's fair? I can't say that. Now, if the person who shot his son was in front of him and he mowed him down.
But you know what I was saying too? You see how they say all black people look alike? His father was all white people look alike. All he saw was a white man in a uniform. He didn't see that man's face.
Yeah.
He didn't know who he was. He saw a white man in a uniform. But what I will say, did y'all see when he was in that courtroom and they was walking him out and all those cops was there standing there looking at him?
Yeah.
He put his head extra high and grilled them like, yeah, I did it. I took it out.
Yeah.
He did that. I'm gonna do that time. I did it. And, and I think he knew, not to say he knew what he was doing, but I think he accepted the faith that he's gonna sit behind his.
Yeah,
If he got to sit by, if he gonna
you-
do that 25, he looked like he's been in jail before. So he's just go back for another long vacation.
Yeah, well, I mean, if that's his only child, I mean, it don't, it's nothing for you to stay out for a minute. You feel me?
I guess you look at history and you see people are getting tired of young black men being killed
by the police.
Let's call it what it is, man. That's what it's about.
Because if it was white, they probably would have had a hostage situation. Hey, let me talk to you. They take their time when it's a non-black person. They want to negotiate and talk a little more. And the white cops are scared of us black people. Black cops need to go, non-black cops need to go for some type of African-American training. They need to be able to go in the community unarmed and engage in the community and say, shit happens in the community, but some of the community, we are family in that community.
Right.
Don't just come in and want to buff your chest because you got a gun now. And I always say most cops are the ones, 60% of the cops are the ones who was punks in high school growing up and got soft, and they were soft, and now they got a gun. Most.
Yeah.
Some just want that career. They want their 25 pension and out and the perks of it.
Yeah.
Some. It is, but I'm not going to judge that man. I'm not. We can't, because I don't know what you're going to tell me. You take my child.
Right, again, if any of these opinions upset anyone, they just are using our opinion. Hold your head and do what you'll do. But this is our show, and these are our opinions. Hello, goodbye.
But you act like somebody debated you already.
No, I'm just saying. I always let the people know. Damn it, I let the people know that this is we're not here to hurt nobody's feelings.
No.
We're not here, but we just giving our views and our opinions, and don't take it personal. And if you do have something you need to say or anything you want to question, you can call us at
347-961-2793, and you can tell us what you think about that topic. Where is it really an eye for an eye?
And no one can say, "Oh, I would do." You don't know what you would do in that situation. You don't.
I mean, I don't know.
And I think
it's just me knowing my son.
Which one?
Both of them. No one knows too. Well, the little one, he don't count yet because he only 3. So the two, I know for a fact they don't walk around and ride around with guns. You understand what I'm saying? And like excuse me, let me just finish saying what I'm saying.
I gotta dissect that one. Bottom line is, someone took your child's life, whether he was tackling.
No, I'm just saying. I'm trying. Right. I was going to get down to it all, but what I'm saying is that I don't think that, like, if my kids were always in something, and I know he's carrying guns and he riding around with kids that ain't got no driver's license and stuff like that, and the police pull him over and they all jump out the car, I'm expecting something bad to happen. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm already mentally prepared. Yeah.
You already know
here,
down that road.
Here go that call. This might be that call now because he finally got caught. You understand what I'm saying? No. So in knowing that, you know your kids. You know what I'm saying? Now, you got a kid that he ain't never been in trouble. He don't get in trouble. He don't be around trouble. And that shit happened. Oh, I'm wilding out too. You see what I'm saying?
But you're saying that aspect because of how you're raised or how you are. You got to understand.
No, that's right. That's me.
But you got to look. You look at that father, and you see he from the streets. You see he was in trouble.
Right.
You see he done danced. He was on the dance floor.
Right.
You done saw that.
Right.
So, and he's still alive. So he's probably, his son is mimicking something he sees.
Yeah.
From his father, from home. It's in the blood. So his son is just mimicking what he sees, and he probably figured. Now I'm quite sure he probably figured his son gonna get locked up here and there and do time. He did it, whatever. But he's not thinking his son is gonna die by cops.
True.
That's what he's thinking.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
So I mean, but you just I get it, but it's sad. But I don't like the way that. So he got arraigned the other day. They have the whole courtroom there. They wouldn't allow his family to stand. They wouldn't allow anybody from his family to come in. The whole cops had it. There's a video now circulating that his brother stood up and was knocking on the window.
You said
the cousin of the cop is a cop, and he got up and grabbed him, trying to snatch his brother. So now it's a whole melee between civilians and officers, and that's why the officers could stay. But now you're abusing your power.
right. Oh,
Correct me.
wow.
What state is this in?
Ohio?
No,
Not familiar. I don't remember where.
Cincinnati.
Ohio.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. I'm just trying to get the correct place where they were saying Cincinnati. There you go. But I'm just saying Cincinnati.
Oh, that's oh, okay. You just knew that.
I just want something. Can't say Cleveland Cavaliers. That's not sport. But anyway, you know.
Are y'all wait? Hold on. Yeah. Are y'all missing the game?
Yeah. I mean,
ooh.
The show.
I see that. That's called dedication.
That's called damn fool. What are those?
That's called my plans has canceled, so I might as well show up to the show. That's what it's called.
Don't put it on me, because if I was into the basketball game, I'd have been somewhere watching the basketball game.
I understand that. Was he coming for you, that one? Or that was meant for me?
That was me. That was totally me.
Totally? Okay.
It's okay.
What? Do it again.
It's totally me. Whatever.
Listen,
well,
I just want to give a shout out to our brothers has not been here in a while. True gentleman, Henry, want to give you a shout out, and also thanks for today. Hope everything's well with you guys, and just letting you know you're still part of the book on the road again. Your family, and we always with you. And if you're home watching the game, screw you both.
Ooh, that's just so rude, hateful. That's shade.
That's famous. Hello.
That's not famous. That's shady.
Well, when you're in the trees and you're under them, what you get? Shade.
Because you ain't watching the game, you done screwed them. Don't be salty.
I'm here to the show.
Must go on.
Yeah.
What time the show started? What time the game started?
Now.
8 o'clock?
I think 8 o'clock, 7:30.
Oh.
In Boston.
Oh. Yeah.
I just leave on that note, and we're gonna wrap it up real soon. But I just want everyone who's been watching the game, something that just disturbing to me. And I just happened to look at it, and I've been observing, and I heard a couple of commentators, sports analysts talk about as well, how everyone who has a home court advantage, everyone lost a game, and some of them has lost 2 games. Something to think about, y'all. Is there a confusion in illusions? Think about that. We'll talk about that on the next show.
At this time, we're going to go to.
I was born and raised in the projects. I was born and raised around men. Okay? Don't let this 9 to 5 fool you. I am a totally different person after 5 o'clock.
So, before y'all come in my comments, y'all know I get sensitive and I'll tell you about your daddy and sisters. But I do have something to say.
You bitches gotta do better. You thirsty bitches got to do better.
Damn it, hell, you on?
So my segment this week, what's on my mind? First, there's really nothing on my mind this week. But what I am going to say is Happy Nurses Week to all the real nurses out there, LPNs, RNs, I'm going to even say nurse practitioners, family nurse practitioners. I say that to say that Stay in your lane. Respect the nurses, the LPNs. Respect those. Anything else? Just go back to triaging.
Shout out to the nurses.
Yes. Happy Nurses Week to all the nurses. No, you're lying.
Everybody, if you really watch the show right now, you should pause your camera, snapshot it, look at them in her face. I love her. I'm joking still.
God, you're gonna choke. That's right. That's right.
Oh, super serious. What's your name again?
Yo, that you.
Yo,
Yeah, don't start.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
yeah. It's there. It's going. Yeah, it's there. It's there. You said what you want after.
yeah, he is
You-
blazed.
You are high fried. You fried.
No, you want to say what it really is? You want to say it? You got me on. Listen,
So
I just want to tell people, you gotta understand something. When you come into Blazing Studios, there's a reason why they say it's blazing. Real reason.
and he got burnt out. He got blazed out
So,
for the whole. What? Oh, see, y'all.
Right.
There was miracles happening. This is why they come at 7. This is why they come for the Blazing Studio
Yeah,
part.
yeah.
That wasn't gonna catch me up like that.
No,
No.
I think next week when if we have artists for Blazing the Studios,
right.
I'm gonna make sure we have some like little punch or some sangria. I'm gonna really help him out.
Oh, he gonna send you over the top.
You know, he gets a kick out of this. But let me say something. That's why, ladies and gentlemen, that's why he is not on camera. Because believe you me, I'm over around. You know damn well some producer extraordinaire over around. I'm telling you right now, he's over there. He's just smiling on the microphone.
His eyes look a little chinky. They look a little slanted. They look a little slanted. So wait, let's talk about this though. Seriously,
Go ahead,
right?
Go ahead.
So now, right? Let's say God forbid y'all had a job where y'all gotta get drug tested,
We in trouble.
and they test you and you're positive. How you gonna tell the people I don't smoke though? I really don't smoke.
Right.
So y'all gonna get fired or suspended from a contact.
Wow. And after
That's
that,
crazy.
Yo,
that is
listen,
finished, 'cause after that,
listen.
I'm going to find a man and get me some bud. I'm gonna learn how to roll that shit up, and I'm gonna smoke that. If you're gonna find me for smoking, I'm gonna smoke that shit. You better believe that.
Oh, shooky dookie.
I think if my job was on the line, I'd be like, yo, I need help.
True that.
And I don't even
Look.
smoke, but yo, yeah,
Uh,
I need help. I need help.
but they-
So that way I can at least go to a program and save my job. You know what I'm saying?
You know that happened once I never mind.
Damn it.
Never mind. I was going left.
You was going left when you was gonna be right.
I'll be wanting my phone to ring sometimes because I don't know who see. People like, yeah, I saw. Then I'll be wanting my phone to ring and explain certain things. So, you know, I like this. Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah.
So they high,
Yeah.
and because I detoured, I'm not. But I didn't say hey with y'all with that smoke shit. I wouldn't have did that. No, I'd have left. I'd have been like, I'll be back.
But that's
Wow.
You know,
Cause
I gotta.
Yo, but no, let me just. I'm gonna just tell you. Let me tell you the truth. No, because let me tell you the truth. I set you up.
You told Ron.
I set you up
You told Ron
on purpose.
You told the brothers.
No, listen. Ron was in here already, had it lit.
Right.
I said, "Oh man, Ron, you need to start right now. You need to go blaze it right now. Let's close the room. Let's smoke this joint." I'm waiting for him.
That's the super.
that's your friend.
Yeah.
That's your friend. You gonna stand beside him?
And look, and then I sent him in the booth to go stand in there, and that over there was smoked
He
out.
sent you in the booth.
Yeah.
I was trying to spit.
Hey, yo, whoa.
I was trying to go spit some bars. I don't know. Damn it, good night. It's over. You've been watching on the road, kid. I'm world famous.
I'm Kubi TV.
Damn it to hell in this damn it situation. Cause baby, it is like Mutt and Jeff and freaking Fat Pinky in the brain with these two right now because they both high.
Yeah.
Oh.
You eating that lollipop like this, that's the last fucking supper. The fuck? The hell? You're coughing like you took a big toke of weed.
Woo! And I'm sweating. And I'm sweating. Those who's watching this tonight.
I want you to watch this tomorrow when you are sober.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
I want you to watch this tomorrow.
I don't understand why. I guess I don't understand why the brothers and the rappers and sometimes they blow it down. Because I guess they get it to get their flow going. You know what I get? And that's what it does. But shit,
It's getting your flow going.
yeah. I'm out
I
here.
bet your ass stay out that friggin' booth next week though. Why would you go in the booth with the smokers knowing good goddamn well you don't smoke?
I was trying to please. I was getting ready. This is the real deal.
This has been an amazing show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Kubi, set him up more often because
Yeah, for real.
yeah, we need to set him up more often because
If you heard that right, they want to set me up all the time. I got a trick one. I'm gonna have me a little tequila, and I'm gonna be balanced.
You think you gonna be balanced?
Maybe you're right.
It might take you over the edge.
Maybe.
child. Well then,
I was gonna say goodnight. What you gonna do?
Every time we get ready to say goodnight, you got something to say.
Yeah, man. Can he see me? Look at him. You don't say. Look, I said you always want them to have favors. Look at him. Look. Don't you sit there. Yo, cut your shit off. Good night.
God bless. Good night. I may see you next week. It depends on the weather. It depends on plans. If y'all don't see me, there's a code word we have now. If y'all don't see me on Wednesdays, just know I'm happy an hour somewhere, and I may come in or I may not.
No, let's meet where she at sometime and do it.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Next
we-
Wednesday, we there.
I don't know what's gonna happen at that, but
It
I'll
don't
tell you.
matter. Call us. We'll be there.
But how are we gonna do that when the music is loud? Like there's music and stuff.
You don't worry about that. You just tell us where you at.
I'll think about it.